Shiba Tatsuya possesses an abundance of abilities in the anime The Irregular at Magic High School. Here's 11 you may have forgotten about. The Irregular at Magic High School is an anime that returned after a long wait for fans of the popular science fiction light novel. Although many of the scenes in the new season bring attention to how outdated many tropes and cliches there are in anime, fans cannot help but love the nostalgia of the series. Among the nostalgia is the trope of an overpowered main character, and Tatsuya Shiba fits the bill. Although he cannot use magic, he finds other ways to protect his sister, Miyuki Shiba, and act during his missions in the series. However, because of the long wait, some fans may have forgotten some of his powers. Here are 11 abilities fans may have forgotten Tatsuya had in his arsenal. 1. Ninjutsu. Tatsuya is a student to a famous ninja named Kokono Yakumo. Kokono teaches all of his students about traditional shinobi and how they use it in a magical sense. Because of this, Tatsuya is able to sense danger without using his elemental sight, depend on his own physical capabilities, and not depend on magic to accelerate or hide his presence. 2. Flash Cast. Flash Cast is the Utsuba family's secret magic casting technique. Although Tatsuya is not good at or specializes in any systematic type magic, he is capable of using this one. Flash Cast works by imprinting an image of the activation sequence into one's own memory. By recalling it from his memory, he doesn't have to rely on his Kadumian and casting assistant device, a spell support processor to create a magic sequence. In Tatsuya's case with Flash Cast, this allows him to completely remember the full structure of a magic sequence and bypass remembering anything else. 3. Systematic Magic. When Tatsuya was a child, his mother and aunt installed another magic calculation area and magic processor in his mind, which means he has two. Although this makes a few of the special things magicians can do futile, this makes him have the advantage of a few other superior abilities. Unlike others, Tatsuya can visualize and understand any spell after seeing it once. This means Tatsuya can copy, relay, and use any spell a magician uses on him to turn the tides. 4. Elemental Sight. Elemental Sight is a sensory ability that Tatsuya possesses. It's also known as the eyes of the spirit and allows him to identify any landscape, unfamiliar or not, to every detail. Although other magicians are capable of using sensory magic, Tatsuya takes it to another level by also leaving imprints on both landscape and humans. This means he can tell where others are hiding, and no one can escape his sight. 5. Gram Demolition. Gram Demolition is one of the strongest counter-magic Tatsuya possesses, and it uses compressed Sion particles to destroy another magician's activation sequence. This allows Tatsuya to stop other magicians from creating an activation sequence or use it on his body as a contact-type version of the counter-magic. 6. Sion Transfer. This is another one of the Utsuba family's secret techniques. By transforming information into Sion signals, Tatsuya is capable of transferring it through a person U, mostly Miyuki's U nervous system, and into their magic calculation area. Tatsuya also uses this on Miyuki to suppress her uncontrolled power and pushing her Sions back inside her body. 7. Compound Waves. Tatsuya is able to fire several waves of Sions toward a person. This causes a hallucinogenic effect on his enemies and resonates with their biological waves. By doing so, this disturbs their balance and causes them to lose consciousness. This is a complicated technique to do because the waves vary in frequency. 8. Misdispersion. Misdispersion is a destructive decomposition spell that allows Tatsuya to decompress the structure of living and non-living targets. Albeit a quiet technique, its destructive abilities makes it an A-rank ability among other magicians. No sound or light is emitted, and the target dissipates into dust before being returned to nothing. It can also be aimed through objects. 9. Specific Cast Jamming. Although other magicians are capable of using cast jamming, Tatsuya created pseudo-magic called specific cast jamming that goes one step further than the base technique. By using 2 CAD, Tatsuya is able to interfere with Sion waves and stop other magicians from using their magic. It must be used at a specific time, or else it won't work. This also fuels the fact that Tatsuya can use it because his magic processor enables him to read any spells he can see. 10. Material Burst. Tatsuya possesses the ultimate decomposition magic, Material Burst. This magic caused Scorched Halloween, a major turning point in Japanese history caused by Tatsuya. Material Burst is only capable of use by Tatsuya and has the destructive power of a nuclear warhead. Although it has only been used 4 times, it is the highest strategic class magic. 11. Restoration. Restoration, otherwise known as growth, is capable of restoring Tatsuya's idos or sequence. Only Tatsuya can use this skill and allows him to restore anything, living or non-human, back to the way it was in a 24-hour time frame. It is passive and done automatically, and Tatsuya must read target's information to restore them. This also means Tatsuya has to experience the pain to use restoration, although it is condensed to how long it was experienced by the recipient. So, I hope you loved the video, and if so, then just subscribe my channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.